The brain. As humans have evolved, so is the brain. It weighs about 3 pounds, but consumes 20% of total fuels in the body. Imagine how the brain works to keep us active, how it coordinates its functions, protects oneself from infections and trauma. Imagine possibilities exploring the brain to improve output, and is welcome to imagine as we try to uncover shocking discoveries about the brain. The brain is often described as one of the most complex organs of the body. Meninges surrounded with extensive lipids and proteins, entirely covered by the skull. It also has an extensive blood and energy supply. As part of the nervous system coordinates all functions of the body, Fales and McGee, 2018. The brain is divided into 4 main regions: the cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem, and diencephalon, each performing unique functions. The cerebrum forms the largest part of the brain, divided into the left and right hemispheres interconnected by neurons. It's specialized for performing higher functions such as interpretation of touch, vision, speech, and hearing. The addition is the emotions and fine control of movement cerebellum located at the base and back of the brain to aid in coordination and maintaining balance. The brainstem is located anterior of the cerebellum. It's composed of different structures such as pons, midbrain that controls the auditory and visual process, and medulla oblongata that controls the motor and sensory pathway between the midbrain and spinal cord. All in general, controls respiration, sleep cycle, and cardiac activity. Lastly, diencephalon contains thalamus and hypothalamus, Snyder et al., 2018. The brain is equally divided into 4 lobes, namely, the frontal lobe responsible for solving problems, personality and judgment, and motor functions, the parietal lobe in charge of sensation, body position, and handwriting. The temporal lobe is mostly involved in memory and hearing. Lastly, the occipital lobe designated for visual processing. The deep structures of the brain include hypothalamus as the chief controller of the autonomic system, the pituitary gland that secretes hormones, pineal gland for controlling circadian rhythms, thalamus, basal ganglia, and limbic system for controlling emotions and learning. It includes regions such as amygdala for reactions, Isaacson, 2013. The function of the brain involves in storage and retrieval of memory is fascinating. It's either in short-term memory or long-term memory at the paracortex and hippocampus, respectively. The brain has a devised mechanism to protect itself, such as a blood-brain barrier to prevent the entry of molecules. A healthy diet and exercise improves cognitive functions and reduces the risk of developing neuronal diseases. Lots have been discovered concerning the brain and knowledge integrated into military practices to suppress fear and treat serious conditions such as Alzheimer's. With lots of information learned from the brain, we still have much to discover, and many questions remain unanswered, such as, what is consciousness? What is intelligence? How is memory stored and reconstructed? Watch our next intriguing videos on Imagine as we solve the puzzles. See you there!